Hey guys, this is Carolina Varsity. We're in the 2015 season. We're rolling into round one of the NCHSA 4AA playoffs. We got a game here of number 12 North Mecklenburg traveling up to play West Forsyth, number 5. I'm Dale Ross.
I'm Matt Marr, the pit man.
And I'm Dennis Carlson.
Keys to victory in this game. This is a very interesting game here. North Met coming off the loss in Mallard Creek 35-23. West Forsyth also coming in off a loss 49-42 to North Davidson. There was a three-way tie in their conference. West Forsyth drew the number 1 seed from the conference. So it's funny. They lost the game to North Davidson. North Davidson is celebrating like crazy, and they still don't get the number 1 seed. The interesting dynamic there. West Forsyth, I'll tell you, Darian Slade,
Right.
dynamic player, can hurt you on offense and special teams. This kid is dynamite. Saw some film on him. He is incredible.
Player of the game last week.
Yeah, he was, and I saw why. Speed all over the place. They put him at quarterback. They put him at running back. They put him at receiver. He is a big part of their offense, and that's got to be the key for North Metro. You have got to stop him. You got to know where he is on the field at all times and have a plan for what he likes to do out of certain formations. Right. When he's at quarterbacks, there's a lot of read option. He can throw the ball. They don't give him a ton of routes to look at. But when he throws it, he is accurate with it. But I think you got to make him a passer because as a runner, he's too dynamic and dangerous to have him beat you from that situation. Special teams don't kick to him. Kick the ball on the ground, or if you got a good enough kicker, which North Met's kicking game isn't the strongest. So I'd kick it on the ground and take the ball to 30, 35 and take the chances. For North, I think Burroughs has to be able to make some plays in the passing game against these corners at West Forsyth.
Right.
West Forsyth defense, they like to run a lot of 4-3 with 2 high safeties, so he's going to have some help over the top, whoever is at corner, and I think that'll be a good thing if West Forsyth sticks with that. North Met can come off the ball and run the football against a 4-3. That's a 7-man box. They got to be able to block that and let Emmanuel Wilson make some plays in the running game. This is a sleeper game in the first round. I think it's going to be a really good game. North Met gets battle tested coming through the Mecca, and West Forsyth, they play in a good conference, but we think the Mecca is the strongest in the state. So
Right.
I think this is going to be a very good game.
Well, my note, and I unfortunately get to look a lot at this game, but my first note was that I think this is a good shot for an upset for North Mecklenburg. A good shot for number 12 to beat a number 5.
Right.
If you look at the brackets, this is probably one of those opportunities. North, they'll need to, that front 7, they'll have to play tough against Slade.
Yes.
Most definitely got to play like I've seen them play. On the flip side, I think West Forsyth needs to throw the ball because, if you look at where North is the weakest on that defense, it would have to be that secondary.
And when Slade is out at receiver or running back, they bring in a quarterback, number 1. Number 1 is a smaller kid. I wouldn't say he's a guy that's going to chop anyone up in the passing game. So I think it's a good matchup for North Met.
Right.
Honestly.
If they're having to defend the run, then it's a very good matchup for them. You've actually faced North Mecklenburg.
Yeah, we did, and just the way the seeding works out in the North Carolina playoffs, I wouldn't call this an upset if North Meck wins. This is the old conversation of Charlotte football versus non-Charlotte football.
Right.
Who North Meck has played, finishing 4th in the Mecca, they might go finish 1st anywhere else.
Right.
Exactly.
They've got the running back that if you don't get 3 or 4 people on him, he's going to keep going forward.
That's right.
Quarterback can buy some time, and that's what he did against us. Felt like we had him locked up for sacks all night long, and just bought some extra time with his feet and made some big plays by himself. So
Right.
it's going to take West Forsyth getting 2, 3, 4 people to the ball every single time for them to win. So again, not an upset for North Meck to win this.
Sure.
I can definitely agree with that.
Well, this could be one of those times where we do see where Charlotte football, you play well in Charlotte, you're a good team. You're a very, very, very good team. Not just a good team, but you're a very good team.
And it goes back to that old argument, like Dennis said. You know, you see these teams beat up on each other in these outside of Charlotte conferences. Well, how good are they really?
Right.
When you really sit down and look at it. So, I think it'll be a real good game. If I had time, I'd go up there and watch it, but I don't.
A little bit of a drive. All right. Well, we hope you guys have a great ball game. I think it's going to be a good football game.
And you West Forsyth people, if we're wrong, come and say something.
And if we're wrong, somebody will eat crow. Thanks for watching. It'll be me, right? I'm the one that eats the crow around here.